Hey, welcome back. It's 5:14. I tell you what, it is a warm, muggy morning. I think this is one of the muggiest mornings we've seen all week. Heat index numbers currently sitting at 89 in Kenner, 96 at the lakefront. So we've got another hot day ahead. Unfortunately, rain chances don't look all that high anymore for the next 3 days. Now, I do have some rain in the forecast. We'll talk about that and maybe some relief coming with the humidity. But here's your heat index today, 105 to 110. A heat advisory will be in effect from 11 until 7. That's a little bit of a downgrade from that extreme heat warning, but still be extra careful. Not a whole lot of change really with our temperatures. 94 today, 94 tomorrow. Saturday's looking hotter and, well, it looks a little drier too. And then Sunday, what's that? Well, that's rain. And then what's Monday? Well, that's a little bout of, well, I don't want to call it a cold front, but it technically is, and then we're back in the low 90s. So today, there is a chance we see a few showers. I think the better chances of rain the next 3 days are going to be into Mississippi and especially in Alabama. We've just got a couple little showers popping up each day. Maybe you get a shower, maybe you don't. The chances of you seeing rain are only 30% for the next 3 days. But come Sunday, the chance of rain goes up. There's that 50% chance of rain on Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, I think we're back to mostly dry. So Sunday may be your best opportunity to get some rain. Here's the setup. Tropical moisture, there it is, moving in Sunday. And then what is that? That's a cool front. It stalls out before it gets here, but it may actually send some bouts of drier air our direction. And I think we will feel some of that drier air Monday and Tuesday. Now, the further north you go, the more likely you are to actually feel some of this nice drier air. We're talking dew points getting into the 60s. 60-degree dew points are extremely noticeable down here this time of year. When you start to get dew points in the mid-70s to near 80, that's when it's oppressive, and that's what we've got right now. So that's going to be the case through at least Sunday. But Monday, Tuesday, I'm optimistic, and I'm cautiously optimistic that some of that dry air is known here, especially on the North Shore. So that'll be your little treat early next week. Here's your second treat. There's nothing to track in the tropics. The only thing we'll watch here is that old cold front coming down next week. Make sure it doesn't try to park itself in the northern Gulf. We've already seen that a couple times this year. It spins off these little tropical disturbances, but no immediate threats out there in the tropics for us. We're still tracking Typhoon Dolphin. It is an equivalent Category 5 at this point. It's just a massive storm that's out in the western Pacific. If you are going to Japan, specifically southern Japan or South Korea here, I would watch this pretty closely. Here in about a week, it may be approaching southern parts of Japan as a healthy typhoon still. So there's your 7-day forecast. Hot with the heat advisory today. Chance of rain isn't very high today, tomorrow, or Saturday. It does go up Sunday, though, ahead of that very weak cool front. That cool front will stall out north of us. Maybe it gets close enough, though, we get a little dose of lower humidity Monday and Tuesday. And with that lower dose of humidity, we'll keep temperatures down in the low 90s. Monday may end up being one of the nicest days, and that'll be a little treat as we kick off the first few days of August. Our marine forecast, no big rain, but a couple showers possible. Other than that, winds stay out of the west at 10 to 15 knots. High tides are going to be during the early afternoon, and low tides are going to happen later on tonight.